Hutch. Welcome back to the Offseason. I'm a second year Dynasty player. I have 102 Dynasty teams. I wasn't 100, and I told myself no more leagues, but now I'm in 102. Um, Previously, I showed a little bit of the live draft of a IDP league that I had started with some guys from home, and how I've been drafting super RB heavy this year, but this draft led me um, differently. Um, so that's League 102. In between the past couple of days, I ended up joining Dynasty Domain League, so that's 103. And I was done at 103, but then someone advertised a slow auction draft, and I love auction drafts. And a slow auction draft is new. I've only done one at all my leagues, and I got pulled in. So now I have 104 Dynasty leagues. We'll go over those two teams later. So I'm gonna dive in on the Christmas 365 IDP league. So I've been drafting super RB heavy this year, 45 teams last year. Um, and what I learned over doing all those leagues is running backs matter. So this year, I purposely have been drafting RBs, not any RBs, but the top of the echelon RBs when the time asks for it. With the idea of you know 3 to 4 RBs, and then kind of filling the rest of the lineup from there. Um, I've been content with mid-range RBs to later. I mean, mid-range QBs to later round QBs, later round deep tight ends, and mid-level wide receivers like Devontae Smith, AJ Brown, rather than getting the Pukas, JSNs. I've been going, RBs in the first, second, third, even fourth round. So this league is a home league, IDP league, crazy scoring. But obviously my mindset going in every draft, get my RBs, build from there. This draft, scoring six. So when the draft started, I was already looking at the scoring, and then the way the draft was going kind of led me to keep peeking at the scoring. 6-point passing TD, passing first down, 0.25, 40-yard completion bonus, like 2 TD bonuses, rushing TDs, 6, obviously, but 40 rush yard bonus, 2, 40 and 50-yard TDs, 4 and 5, receptions here, receiving first downs, 1 whole point, 20-yard reception bonus, like 2 points, 3 for 30, 40-yard reception bonus, Jesus, 40 and 50-yard TDs, 6 and 7, tight end premium, 1.5, 100-yard rush bonus, 200 passing, obviously normal, but then first down bonuses for running backs, wide receivers, tight ends, and QBs. Like, that is crazy scoring. But let's hop into the draft. Obviously, once again, I'm going into the drafts thinking get my RBs. But this draft was a little different. So I got the 103, and I was sitting at the 103. Someone came up to get the 102, and I remember this guy in a different league. He has Gibbs on that team, so I was like, dang, I feel like he's coming to get Gibbs. I was hoping that, one of these guys at the 102 before would take like Josh Allen, Drake May type, and I'd, get Gibbs falling to me because I knew for sure I wasn't going to get Bijan. But peeking at the rules, peeking at the scoring over and over, I was like, dang, 1.5 tight end premium. I was thinking Chase or Puka here, but then looking at the rules, I was like, man, I want my RB. It's too early to take an RB. So I'm going to go ahead and take Brock Bowers here, just because that's 1.5 tight end premium is definitely not a guy. I'm not a person who takes tight end in the first round. But I went ahead and went Brock Bowers there. The 1.5 tight end premium, the 20-yard catch bonus, 30-yard catch bonus. So I felt like I could take advantage there. Obviously, first round goes Puka, McBride, Drake May, Chase, Allen, Lamb, JSN, St. Brown, and then RB start to go. I mean, Jonathan Taylor, Ashton Genty. You got CMC going in the second round, A Chain, Hampton at the 2.5 and the 2.6, Jeremiah Love at the 2.8. And I'm like, I have to get me a running back. I'm really into James Cook this year. Their offensive coordinator is the head coach now, and hopefully they start throwing him some passes. So if he can start catching some passes on top of all his touchdowns that he usually accumulates over the year. I mean, what was James Cook last year? RB6. But his receiving could be a lot better. Take a peek here. I mean, was that 3 targets? Like James Cook, he's a baller, man. He can get more than that. So that'd be cool if head coach, kind of tells the OC, or if he's calling plays himself, like, yo, we got to get my man more catches in the backfield. Kenneth Walker goes at the 211. Tech goes here at the 212. Third round reversal, so it comes all the way back down to the 12. At the 3-1, they take Nico. Then you see Chase Brown go early. You see Saquon go early. I mean, you even see RJ Harvey go at the 3-7. I mean, Bucky goes at the 3-9. And I'm thinking, like, man, I want an RB, but I'm not really going to take Etienne, Henry, or Brees Hall, Scat here in the third. So I'm thinking tight end premium, 1.5. I'm going to go ahead and take Colson Loveland here. He obviously, in previous drafts and being in so many drafts, he goes early third, late second. So getting Colson Loveland out here at the 310. I was contemplating Colson Loveland and Jaden Daniels here, but I went ahead, the 1.5 premium kind of made my decision there. And then Zay goes in the third, Caleb Williams. Then you see Etienne and A.J. Brown go here. And I'm like, man, Jaden Daniels made it back to me. I'm going to go ahead and take Jaden here. And then you see more RBs go. I mean, Derrick Henry, Brees Hall, Scatterboo, Javonte Williams, Kyron Williams on the turn. You got Quinshawn, Josh Jacobs, Trayvon Henderson. I'm like, man, the RBs are gone. I'm an RB influence drafter this year. And this draft is leading me otherwise. Brock Purdy goes before me, and I'm thinking, like, I was contemplating Ladd or Justin Herbert. And I was like, man, the way this draft's going, I'm going to go ahead and get my first receiver here, Ladd, with the new OC, Mike McDaniel. And I'm trying to get Justin Herbert here on the 6-3. But this dude, Cowboy, was on auto draft, and it auto drafted him Herbert and Mahomes, both QBs that were sitting there late. Kind of was a mood killer there. You see Kyle Pitts. You see the first defensive player come off the board, and Max Crosby. I've been in a couple IDP leagues this year. I've done one within the past couple weeks. And our first defensive player didn't come off to round 10. So with that experience, a little bit, I realized I hope people start taking defensive players, because then better players will fall to me here. So at the 6-3, like, all the RBs are gone. The quarterbacks I wanted are gone. I contemplated Harold Fanning and Trevor Lawrence, and I was like, man, 1.5 tight end premium with all these bonuses for catches. I'm going to do something I never do. I'm going to go ahead and take Harold Fanning here. So I have a 3 tight end start there. Then Tootin goes after that. You see QBs go off the board. T-Law was contemplating. We're here at the 6-10. Baker, Goff, and then you see the QB run start to go. Jordan Love, another running back. Jaylen Warren goes in the 7th round. You got a linebacker going here. One of my favorite targets this offseason has been Tyler Shuck. He goes at the 7-8. And Sam Darnold, I'm like, man, I guess I have to take a QB on this turn here. So I went ahead and took Kyler Murray, running it back with the Vikings quarterback. Took a lot of J.J. McCarthy last year. Everybody kind of knows how J.J. McCarthy played. So left a sour taste in my mouth, because I was trusting more in Kevin O'Connell than J.J. McCarthy himself. With Kevin O'Connell's track record. So, but running it back right here with Kyler Murray. Then you see Adams, McLaurin, another defensive player, Myles Garrett, James Williams, and I'm on the clock. I'm like, man, I need another RB. So I was scrolling down the players list. The ADP was all messed up there, and then I seen Jadarian Price right there. I'm thinking like, man, in the other drafts, he usually goes fourth, fifth round, and all the other startups I do. So the value on Jadarian Price right here was too tough to pass on to. Could be the starter for the Seahawks, Super Bowl champs. They like to run the ball, so getting Jadarian Price right there, I went ahead and took my RB2 there. That's when I ended the stream. So then obviously, draft goes in the ninth round. I see Jordan Tyson there. I'm not big on rookies this year, but getting Jordan Tyson in the ninth, at the end of the ninth round, um, kind of had to there. I mean, he's usually going in the fourth, fifth round in other startups. So that's the difference of being in 104 leagues that you see a ton of drafts. So you kind of got like a mental ADP in your head, and like, seeing Jordan Tyson here at the 9-10, I thought it was a good pick here. Defensive player, Christian Watson, Daniel Jones, Montgomery goes. And I'm like, man, Brian Thomas is still here too with the ADP all weird in this player list in this draft because of all the crazy scoring probably just fluctuated the ADP there. So yeah, I took Brian Thomas here. He's been having a good offseason, so hopefully he can get back to that year one status. And then in the 11th round, I had my my Draft Shark IDP, ADP, and like other sites up, and I'm like, man, Sonny Styles, my first defensive player, top 10 rookie in the NFL draft this year. I went ahead and took Sonny Styles there. Nicky Manwari from the Seahawks. So I kind of started firing off these young defensive players. I was kind of thinking at the same time, like, man, how's everybody letting me get in these people? But we'll see if it matters when the season actually starts. Got Jonathan Brooks here for the upside at the 15-10. Jonah Coleman at the 19-10. My boy Jalen Walker from the ATL Falcons here at the 20th. Jalen Coker, Geno, Zachariah Branch, more defensive players. Deshaun Stribling, Carson Beck, Malachi Fields, Kaleon Black, James Pierce, the other ATL pass rusher here. And then like the rookies were just sitting there, man. So I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and take Raritan, Justin Jolly, Oscar Delp, Drew Aller, and then even got Terrence Ferguson there in the last round. So with this crazy scoring right now, my team, Jaden Daniels, James Cook, Jadarian Price, McConkey, Tyson, Brian Thomas, Brock Bowers, Loveland, Fannin, and with these crazy scoring settings, I mean, my tight ends is going to be the ones who really lead this team. Obviously, the IDP projections for the defensive players ain't there yet, but I like this team for IDP, man. Got some young upside guys here, but obviously tight ends are going to be leading this team. I mean, I've been preaching for me myself how I want to draft this year, going RB heavy, but this draft it kind of didn't let me. So as much as I want to draft my RBs, I'm not gonna. Sorry, I just peeked at the score here. Giants losing again, but yeah, preaching RB heavy this year. But if the draft doesn't call for it, I'm not really reaching for running backs. I'm still, I still got a way of drafting. Otherwise, I'm not really gonna reach for people. Still taking the best available in a type of approach there, but also always make sure you guys check your scoring in your leagues, man, because some of these leagues, they got the rushing first down bonuses and thing. This league itself, the scoring is a bit crazy. This is not really what I usually see in my leagues, but I mean, even taking a peek here at the IDP defensive scoring, sacks 6, tackles 1, tackle for loss 2. So I mean, it's gonna be points, man. Assisted tackle, solo tackle, 10 plus tackle. So obviously, when you guys do your IDP leagues as well, make sure you look at your scoring for your IDP players as well, because I looked at them, so I knew like, okay, I want like have a cool set of linebackers here. So I got obviously upside with Arvell Reese and Sonny Styles, but then the non-sexy players like Devin Lloyd and Nate Lamon, who did pretty good for the Rams last year. He's linebacker number 12, but he just tackles. He gets a lot of tackles. So I mean, when you're getting those tackles, you're stacking up points, and then if you're getting 10 plus tackles, then that's the bonus right there as well. I mean, he had a couple of games here with over 10 tackles, but I mean, if those are the points, god dang. I mean, he got this game where he had 14 tackles and he got 51 points. Jesus. 45. Dang, that's crazy. This is gonna be an interesting league. But I like my team. I got, not the backs that I want. Obviously, I love James Cook this year. Jadarian Price, I don't like trusting the rookies, but you know, hopefully at the end of the season, he really took over that control of that RB1 for the Seahawks. And in this trade, obviously, ages well. I hope Jordan Tyson ages well. But that's my squad for League 102. Next time, I'm going to go over this Domain Sickos Dynasty League. There was, in the domain Discord, they were advertising a basketball dynasty, and that wizard wasn't going to fill it up. So last minute, they changed it to just a regular dynasty. And when I looked at it, I keep telling myself, no more leagues. But when I just went and had to peek, it was like 11 of 12 had paid. And I was like, that's a sign. And it's live on YouTube. I think it was last Thursday. Obviously, my mindset this year, RB heavy approach. So tune in for that episode next time. We'll go over that team. And then I have this slow auction draft, which is $500 budget, 12-hour bid time, 1 hour nomination. Can nominate 24, could be in the pool at once, but it's an interesting, different way to draft your players compared to my previous auction draft where it was 10-second nomination, 10-second bid, and it's like fire, fire, fire. This is more that chess. So it's like the checkers and the chess. So this is very chess-like, but we'll dive into that one later as well. I'm Hutch. This is no off-season. As you can see, the Dynasty just goes morning, night. First thing I usually look at when I wake up, I probably don't even look at the time. I check my sleeper app. But I appreciate you guys, man. Like, subscribe, follow my journey. I'm Hutch. This is no off season. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.